Hi guys, welcome back to Raven's Crochet. My name is Sarah and here's my furry feline Raven. Say hi, pretty girl. She's wearing her little Grinch pajamas today. I haven't put mine on yet. I just got back from work, but I wanted to show you some yarn, and I have another health tip for you guys. Okay, baby girl. She's tired. She's kind of in the middle of her nap, kind of. And she got up for a stretch, and I put this on her, and when we're done with the video, she'll probably go back to sleep. So, a few days ago, I was lounging around, looking at all my yarn, thinking what I want to give away, thinking of how much I need to sell, and of all the yarn I have in my bedroom. Like, I'm not kidding. I tell my coworkers, like, whenever I go shopping for yarn, I have more yarn than the store I go to has yarn. It's ridiculous. I'm pretty much done buying yarn. I can't really afford to buy that much anymore. And I told myself I'm not going to buy any yarn unless I specifically need it for a project. Well, I caved and I saw some pretty yarn and I bought some more yarn. I didn't buy very much, but enough to make some cardigans. So here's what I bought. Yeah, I went to Walmart and they have a new yarn, and that's what it looks like. It's all sparkly. Isn't that just gorgeous? Sparkly. Okay, so the first color I saw is called Sweet Violet. It has like the pale opal green, from like the opal green that you would see in an abalone shell. That kind of sparkle. This is all 4 worsted weight yarn, acrylic. Raven got up, so I'm going to adjust the camera some. Sparkle acrylic yarn by Mainstays. I've worked with this before. It's a decent yarn. It's just like Red Heart yarn. Very, very similar. Let's see how many yards is this. 251 yards, 5 ounces, or 141 grams. And I don't have it out, and I'm not sure where it is right now, but this exact color, I don't know, some of you guys may have seen this in a video I did last year, or I think it was earlier in the springtime. I painted a piece of canvas this exact same color, and I put like gentle brush strokes in it with some white and gray mixed in, but it's overall this color. And I put sparkles on top of it, like a clear coat of sparkles, and then I clear coat varnished it, and then I crocheted that white cross, a big thick white cross, and I super glued it in the very center. And then I have it hung on my front door around Easter time, and I gave one to my pastor, and I gave one to a really nice colleague that I'm close with. I bought 3 skeins of these, so I thought I would mix this with white, and I can make some smaller crosses, or I could use this by itself, and I could make crosses that people can use as bookmarks for their Bibles. I thought they would be really nice gifts for people at my church. And then I found mauve. Ooh, the yarn label just came off. This is mauve, but the color they are calling it is called Rose Fume. Rose Fume, but to me it looks like mauve, but it's a rose mauve. And the sparkle color in it is pink. It's like a deep rose pink for the sparkles. Isn't that gorgeous? So I got 3 of the purple and 4 of the mauve. So my plan is to put one aside and use that just strictly for Bible bookmark crosses. And then 3 of them I'm going to mix with a stark white and make prayer shawls. So that's my goal for all of these yarns, is to make prayer shawls. And then the third color I got, there was only 3 colors on the shelf, so that's what I got, 3 colors. This one is teal, just plain teal. And the sparkle in it matches. It's teal. So teal sparkle on teal. And I think they're gorgeous. So there were only 3 purples on the shelf, so I got the 3 purples. And then I went ahead and just got 4 of the other colors. So again, I'm going to make prayer shawls. My goal is to have them done. I don't even know if I can get this done. I'm like, I might be biting off more than I can chew because I haven't had much of a crochet mojo. And I'm kind of slow at making things these days because my job just, I'm so exhausted when I get home from work. But I wanted to take the time to show you guys this beautiful yarn and to share this health tip with you guys. So, and when I start making progress with some of that yarn, I'll come back and show you, of course. So I was in there shopping same day I got this yarn, right? And you know these little bottles of hand soap? Oh my gosh, there we go. Focus. Okay, Christmas hand soap. They're like $1 a piece at the store right now. It's the brand is called Soft Soap. It saddens me because this really is not good for your skin, especially for long-term use. If you want to pause the video and read the ingredients on this bottle, there's like 7 or 8 ingredients listed here that, especially for people with sensitive skin, it can just give you all kinds of irritations. And I'm going to read just a few things, not to bore you, but everyone should really be aware of the cheap Christmas soap or any kind of soaps really that have sulfates and parabens in them. Most people buy this stuff like candy, and it just makes me sad. A lot of people don't take the time to look at the ingredients and look into them. They just see that it's pretty and smells good and think it's a great bargain buy. Wrong. Very, very wrong. Please don't buy things just because they look pretty and smell good. Please consider the ingredients listed in your products before putting it on your skin and allowing your children to use it. I know it looks fun and festive for the holidays, but I'm even careful now about what shampoos I use and anything that I put on my skin, because our skin is an organ itself. And we have to take care of it the best we can because it's the only body that we're given. So some of the ingredients listed is sulfates. Primarily can cause skin and eye irritation, dryness, potential hair protein stripping by disrupting skin's natural oils. Sulfates in general can lead to contact dermatitis, worsen asthma, can cause skin irritation, redness, itching, dryness, and even contact dermatitis. The eye irritation, it can cause redness, watering, and stinging. For hair, it can strip natural oils, leading to dry, brittle, or damaged hair with potential protein loss. Respiratory irritation, it can irritate the lungs and mucous membranes, especially from airborne particles or in asthmatics. Potentially worsening symptoms, sulfate particles can aggravate asthma. So when we're using that soap, we can smell its fragrance and we're breathing it in, but we're also breathing in all those chemical ingredients that they've added in, and that can cause lung and asthma irritation, and can also bring up fumes to our eyes and cause eye irritants. This I don't know how to pronounce it. It's COCAMIDOPRAPYL. Betaine can cause nausea, upset stomach, pain, diarrhea, unusual body or breath odor, which to me would be odd because it does have perfumes in it that are supposed to make you smell good, but maybe only for a short amount of time. Can also cause skin and eye irritation and allergic contact dermatitis, causing redness, itching, swelling, blisters, and pain. Citric acid can cause stomach cramps, nausea or diarrhea, and in concentrated forms, skin, eye irritation, or burns. However, some people experience allergic type reactions like hives, swelling, or breathing trouble. Sodium chloride can cause skin dryness, irritation, stinging, or redness, especially for sensitive skin, by stripping natural oils. So those are only 4 ingredients listed that I did a little bit of research about. There are like 4 or 5 other ingredients listed on that bottle that most people can't pronounce. And in my opinion, if you can't pronounce it, if it looks uncommon, unnatural, I don't think anybody should be using it really. But, you know, most people are unaware. They just want to get in and get out. They see things off the side and like impulse buy. It looks pretty. It smells good. Oh, it's hand soap. We could always use hand soap, right? So my tip for you is I use baby soap. And before I buy the bottle, because not all baby soap is paraben free. Not all baby soap is sulfate free. So what did I say on that too? Let me go back. You must be careful. Skin is an organ. No parabens, sulfates, chloride, or acid. Okay, so pretty much all the ingredients I had already previously spoken. I read the bottle and I make sure it's all free of that stuff. And then I get essential oils that I trust. Let me go ahead and get me my essential oils and I'll show you guys what I use. Okay. Sorry guys, I meant to have this all out. I use essential oils like crazy. I have a big old box, collector's box. So I use this stuff all the time. Okay. A brand that I trust is called Nadia. This is 100% pure. I actually did some research online. They sell this at Walmart too, by the way. I said I go into Walmart like almost every week to buy stuff. I grew up shopping at this Walmart. I still go and shop there. I know people that work there. Yeah, so they sell this all the time. So this is Lang Lang oil. I don't use it very often. This is actually my first bottle of this fragrance. But I have to be careful on what I use and how much, because a lot of these can irritate pets. They don't have the liver enzymes to digest this odors or whatever like we do. They can be toxic. So I use very, very tiny amounts when I use this stuff. This one is Mainstays. This brand is found on the candle aisle. So this one I don't particularly use for skin or lotions or soaps. I use this in my humidifier. But I use it more in my candle burning. Like I put a couple of drops in my candle, or if I'm burning, not burning, but if I'm heating up candle wax, like the wax warmers, I'll put a few drops in this. But I primarily use these for that, for the candle heating, the wax melting. And then I use the Nada for my skin and health care. And let me see here. Yeah, see there's frankincense oil. I love frankincense. It's a very, very beautiful smell. This one is really good for candle wax melting, sweet orange. That's one of my favorites. The one I'm using right now is eucalyptus. I do have a few drops of this in my humidifier. But like I said, you have to be careful. I try not to put more than 5 drops in my humidifier. Lavender. Okay, a lot of these oils I actually bought on Amazon. I buy essential oils like crazy on Amazon. This one is by Lotus Joy, and this is spikenard. Spikenard is really good for skin health and respiratory health. This is another one, Hyssop. This is by a brand called Wuvzareb or whatever. This is really, really good if you have a cold and sinus issues. This is really good for respiratory health. What else do I have in here? Lemon. I use lemon essential oils whenever I make my homemade all-purpose cleaning spray. It's mostly water. I do a big fat squirt of isopropyl alcohol, a few drops or one tiny squirt of Dawn dish soap, and then like about 30 drops of this. And then I shake the bottle every time I go to use it. And I love it. It keeps the chemicals out of my house. I'm not breathing all that stuff in. And it keeps my countertops cleaner for longer. And with that lemon essential oil, it's very, very pleasant. And these are came with sticker labels. When I got the box of essential oils, it came, and I cut them apart so I could store them in the box better. And then it also had a list of essential oils that you can choose from, and it kind of tells you about them and what they're used for. I thought that was really cool. This came with the storage box. That's another reason why I bought it. This is like 10 bucks. I don't know if Walmart still has these or not, but this is a really good thing to have if you use essential oils quite a bit. And there was another one that I bought. Better Homes and Gardens. This is one that's also found on the candle aisle. So this is essentially good for melting candle wax. I don't use this brand at all in my humidifier. I'm okay with mainstays, like here's spearmint. This is really good if you have a cold or sinus issues. I use spearmint, eucalyptus, and peppermint. And I also just recently found out that the best essential oil for pain relief is peppermint. Peppermint oil is the strongest. I thought it was frankincense and myrrh, but it's peppermint oil. So if you have pain, knee pain, arthritis pain, muscle pain, get your favorite lotion and put a few drops of peppermint oil in and see what that does. You could also do, like I suggested in my last video, grate up a avocado pit, grate it up, put it in a glass bottle or jar with your carrier oil. You can use avocado oil, you can use castor oil, you can use coconut oil. I'm using extra virgin olive oil. Just make sure it's organic or USDA organic or whatever. And then I'm adding, just for extra benefit, I'm adding whole cloves to it. And you can store this up for 3 to 5 years. I don't think it's going to last me that long, but, you know, at least you know you can leave it laying around for a long period of time and know that it's there and still ready to use and will still work when you need it. This is one I ordered online, Illumiscence. This is Vanilla Dream. Not very often I see vanilla scented essential oils, so I like to use that sometimes. And the Noragata I showed you. I got camphor oil in here for itching. Lemon, lavender, mandarin. There's my peppermint oil. And the Better Homes and Gardens was geranium. So even if you have like fake flowers and you want some beautiful fragrances around your home, you could put a few drops of essential oil on your fake flowers. The eucalyptus. I have a whole bunch of lemon in here. And the spikenard I already showed you. There's one other one, but it's just plain Jane 100% pure vitamin E oil lotion, because there's on the vitamin oil brand aisle, on the vitamin oils, the vitamins and the supplements where you go to get, like in the pharmacy section, Nature Valley. That's a crap brand. I don't trust them anymore. I used to buy my vitamin E oil there all the time, and it's not even half vitamin E oil. It's mostly glycerin and vegetable oil and some other crap. It has very, very little vitamin E oil even in it, listed in the ingredients. And by law, they're supposed to list the ingredients, because usually the first 3 ingredients listed is mostly what's in the bottle. And vitamin E oil was not even one of the first 3 ingredients listed. So how are they going to advertise it as vitamin E oil and then not even have it listed in the ingredients as one of the first 3 ingredients? That makes no sense to me. A lot of the vitamin supplements that they have labeled on the front of what it is, it's not even listed in the ingredients. So please, if you are buying vitamins and supplements, be mindful of that. Even their chewy, gummy vitamins, because I hate taking pills. I would always buy most of my supplements in gummy form if I could. Most of those are just watered down. Half the ingredients aren't even what they're advertising them to be. So I think it's just a ripoff, and it's just a way for them to make money, and it's not really helping. They want us to take more and keep coming back for more, and with side effects and blah, blah, blah. That's my soapbox. I'm off of it now. But the shampoo I wanted to show you that I'm using right now, I've had it for 2 months, and I could probably use it for about another 2 months. The conditioner bars don't work for me, because I literally went through my whole entire conditioner bar in four settings. I wash my hair twice a week, and I use the conditioner bar in 4 uses, because my hair is so thick and so coarse and the conditioner doesn't lather like shampoo does. So I had a really hard time even using it, and it took me about 3 or 4 times longer to use it than it would just the conditioner from a bottle. So I'm just using a better brand of conditioner from a pump bottle now. I'm trying to buy organic. I'm reading the ingredients, making sure it's sulfate and paraben free. But here's the shampoo bar I'm using. It's literally a bar, and I've never really used bar soap before, but this literally smells like food. It smells like candy. It smells so good, I want to eat it right now. It's marshmallow root. The main ingredient is marshmallow root. So yes, it smells like marshmallows. It smells sweet. It's got vanilla in it and a lot of coconut in it. It's mostly, I think, that's the white part in it. It's mostly coconut oil and marshmallow root. And oh my gosh, I could sit here and smell this all day. Marshmallow root is super, super good for your hair. I have noticed a difference in my hair. My hair is a lot softer. It feels a lot lighter. It's a lot shinier. It just feels naturally healthy, and like I'm not being weighed down by extra grease and extra oils. It literally cleans my hair, and it lathers up so fast. There are several natural shampoo and conditioner bars branded by multiple different companies. And I'm not going to link this, but I'll tell you the brand I bought it from. It's called Earthling Company. I want to try out other brands, other companies before I just link something. But I at least wanted to tell you about it. So if you have tried it before, or if you want to try it, you can. But I really, really do like their shampoo bar. It smells so good. But as thick and as coarse as my hair is, I want to try other natural bar soap brands before I make my final decision on which one's my favorite, because there's lots out there, and every bar of soap shampoo that they have listed is particularly more for people with thinner hair. Even though it says it's good for curly hair and it's good to maintain frizz and reduce dryness and increase shine and all that good stuff, just my hair is, I think most people have thinner hair than they do thicker, coarse hair. Like, my hair is like crazy ridiculous. If I don't get it thinned when I get it cut, like, I have problems. I have serious problems. And if I don't go get it cut and thinned, I have to do it myself, which I have been doing because it's so expensive to get haircuts now. Like, I rarely ever get my hair cut. I mostly just try to layer it myself. And my mother is a hairstylist. She's been cutting hair since before I was born. So she's a really good professional at it. I've been to her, but she's just not as gentle with my scalp. So usually, like, when you go to a stranger, they're a little bit more gentle with you. But then again, I don't like to pay money for a haircut. I just do it myself. So I watch YouTube videos and get tips and stuff and do it the amateur way, remembering my mom's pro tips. So that kind of helps me some. But anyways, I know I rambled on about that stuff, but I'm trying to help you guys. I'm really trying to share things with you that will benefit you, because if they're helping me, they'll help somebody else. And hopefully you will consider all the ingredients listed in your hygiene products before you buy them. So I think that's a really good idea to be mindful, because we have one body. We're careful about, well, sometimes we're careful about what we consume and put in our bodies. We should be careful and considerate about what we put on the outside of our bodies as well. So anyways, when I find the link, I am going to link a prayer shawl YouTube video. I want something simple, something that will whip up quick. Nothing solid, but maybe just slight little bitty holes, almost like I could do like a granny square shawl, and it's going to be in a triangular form. I want to stick with triangles, because in mid-February, I think it's February 26th, every single year my church has this big fundraiser. There are tables lined up. We use the cafeteria area, the cafe lounge or whatever. It's a really, really big kind of about the size of a gymnasium. So they have tables lined up around the whole entire perimeter, perimeter. And people will spend up to thousands and thousands of dollars for these particular projects and products, whether people made them or people bought them. And a lot of them are like cellophane wrapped gift baskets of just various things. They could be sports tickets or like bottles of wine. I think last year there was like brown bags with a bottle of wine inside of them, and you were just kind of randomly choosing whatever, and you were going to be surprised with it. Some people like that. I'm kind of particular on the flavors of wines that I like to drink. So, but there's a really fun tables that they have set up, mystery bags for the kids, all kinds of stuff, and there's not usually one thing left. They all get sold out. So what I did last year was I made two baby blankets. I think one of them was more of like a heavier lap blanket because it was a 5 bulky weight yarn. The other one was a 3 weight yarn, so that was more towards a baby blanket with the lighter weight yarn. And they didn't last long. They both had rainbow colors and they didn't last long. But I know for sure with these sparkly yarns mixed with stark white, they're going to be stripes. Ah, baby, I'm just about done. You want another treat? I think they're going to be gorgeous, and they're not going to be left by the time the fundraiser's over. And then when all the money is collected and said and done, it's used for the kids, the small kids, and then up to the youth group. And they get to go out on fun little outings and, just go out and do Christian fun things that are clean and wholesome, keeps the kids safe and out of trouble. And I think that's just really great. It helps benefit the church and my church family. So that's all I have for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Raven and I are going to go lounge down. I'm going to go get in my pajamas like her, and I'm going to go give her another treat. And I still have yet to have dinner, so I'm fixing to make myself dinner. And then I might spend some time in the Word, and I'm going to watch some TV, and then I'm going to conk out. So that's my plan. I hope you guys are all having a great holiday so far, whether you've celebrated yet or not. Today is what's today's date? Today is the 22nd of December already. Goodness, where has this year gone? Okay, I love you guys. God bless. Stay safe. Love you.